People can join if they want. Yeah, I almost played against this guy but his other, I mean, he's 2160 rapid. Okay, someone joined. I played this guy before and it was a draw. Okay. So if I win, this will be a new personal best. First one in a year and a half, which is a long time. That might be the longest plateau on a time control I've ever had. It probably is. It has to be. Okay, anyways, we have a Sicilian Najdorf bishop g5 line. And we're going to get the poison pawn line. People always think here for a little bit because I for some reason I don't think a whole lot of people play queen b6 because it always, my opponents always think on this move, even though this is the main line. Okay, yeah, he goes for it. Now it's been a little while since I've played this, but see how much I can remember. Okay, bishop e2. I think that might be a move. I think the main line here might have been e5. I think that's the main line. So bishop e2. Not the first time I've seen it, but I'm trying to remember what I want to do against it. B5 comes to mind, threatening b4. And knight bd7 comes to mind as well. And bishop e7. Those are probably the three candidate moves there. Bishop e7, knight bd7, and b5. If I go bishop e7 and he castles, I don't think I can play queen c5 there because of knight a4. Knight e4 and then knight e4 I think is a bit of a problem. I think. So yeah, so if bishop e7 castles, then I might have h6. I might have h6. But you got to be careful because if he takes on f6, if I take with a bishop, then rook b3, I can't really go queen a5 because then his queen takes on d4. Oh, sorry, on d6. So maybe I do go knight d7. It also helps protect against e4 or e5. Yeah, hopefully that's not a mistake. Okay, knight bd7. Okay, that took a few minutes. Okay. So b5 is a little bit more dangerous now because knight c6 could potentially be annoying. I guess I could just play bishop b7 and be okay. I don't know if rook b3. Does rook b3 trap my queen? I've got queen c5 check. It doesn't. Yeah, so maybe b5, but it seems weird to not castle, right? Yeah, maybe b5 works. b5, and then we have check here. Same with rook b3. So possibly b5 or else bishop e7. Bishop e7, what if he takes? I'll have to take with the bishop. Yeah. Bishop e7. I want to play b5 too, though, I gotta say. Though they might just transpose b5, king h1, bishop e7. Although this still, yeah. What if I go b5, then king h1, but then I can still just play queen c5, or maybe I just play queen c5 to begin with. No, I didn't like it because of knight a4. Yeah, so b5 and then maybe queen c5. So I don't know. I feel like this is a more dangerous move when I could just play bishop e7. I'm gonna play this, so yeah. I'm gonna play b5. Bishop e7 is a safe move though. If this was blitz, I'm playing bishop e7. So if king h1, maybe bishop b7. Yeah, maybe bishop b7 because I'm still worried about this, and I no longer have queen c5 check. And then I also because then I can't play bishop e7. I might have to play this. I'm slightly worried about him taking on b5. I'm a little worried about that, but I'm gonna have to suck it up and play this. So if e5 and takes, I just realized e5 could be a problem. e5 takes. Oh my god. He played a lot of moves that I have predicted. Hopefully he's not watching my stream, but I might have h6. Wait, how does that help? That doesn't help. But I could move this knight. Possibly even b4. That would be interesting. b4 takes. I guess it doesn't work. Boom, bang, boom, bang. But then I just take here. That would be interesting. b4 might be a move. Yeah, so b4 may be a move, I'm not sure. If I take on e5, and if he takes back, I could then play knight d5 potentially. Or I could play knight d5 to begin with. Which may be better because then his rook isn't open on the f file. Because this allows his rook to get open. So yeah, if I go knight d5, he might have f5 later or immediately. That could be a big problem for me. Yeah, what if he takes and then plays f5? Well, maybe then I play knight takes e5, and if he takes here, I mean that's I don't know, man. That's getting ugly. I don't really like giving him this open f file though. I don't like that open f file. Boom, bang. Maybe I do just take and then let him get his rook to f6. Cause then I can play stuff like rook g8. Like his king is quite exposed. I guess rook g8 he could play knight f3. It's chaotic for sure. Should I do that? Let's try that. We'll try that. Since my opponent left the game, I'm sure he'll be back though. He has a 5-bar connection. Another player that's playing super quick. Yeah, he's back now. He might have been loading on my stream or watching the stream. Okay, yeah, he takes. So I still have another chance to still play something like 94. Or knight d5. Could still do that. I don't know. I mean, probably he takes, bishop takes, and then he has bishop f3. I would probably take back, and then he has rook f3 with tempo. I could take on a2. I'm up a pawn. I could do that. It's playable. Or I could take and get into a really crazy position. Yeah, take. He might not take on f6, but if he does, I mean, that's a crazy position. That's all there is to it. I got, again, rook g8. He can just place something on f3. Maybe his knight. I don't know. Maybe his bishop. Yeah, that's very chaotic. Maybe I'll play the more streamlined approach of 94. Yeah, take. I think I'm gonna play that. Even if that's still not clear, I'm gonna play it. I think this is a little bit safer though. This is a little bit safer. It's not as chaotic. Okay, I'm in time trouble again. It's a combination of me playing slightly slow and my opponent's playing super ridiculously instantly quick. Like he's thinking like 3 seconds per move. Except for here. Yeah, as I said, I played this guy before and it was a draw. And I'm not sure what color I was. I think I might have been white. I'm not sure though. Okay, so he has twice as much time as I do. Maybe he plays rook b3. Probably not though. Yeah, maybe, yeah, bishop f3. Maybe. Holy crap. So I just want to point out, first of all, that this is almost a move, queen h3. It's not a move because he can just like defend it, but it's almost a move. Okay. So yeah, this looks bad, right? For me. So if I take, most likely he takes with the bishop, because if he takes with the rook, I mean, he still had threats because he's still threatening check here and then mate. So potentially he could take with the rook. But then probably I just play bishop e7. And then after takes, I should be better. I should be better there. Yeah, I mean, he has check, but then I can just go king f8, I think. I should be okay there. Yeah, so takes, I don't think he can take with rook because of bishop e7. Okay, so yeah, he'll have to take with his bishop. I mean, that's a problem. That is a problem. And then, I mean, that's a big ass problem. I guess I could maybe play bishop d4, but then he's got c4, bishop d5, c5. Yeah, boom, bang. Maybe I have to play rook. Rook a7. But then he can go check, take, and then rook b8, which is insane. This guy is so fast. Yeah, so boom, boom. Okay, well, I'm going to take whatever. I don't care. I'm going to take, and then can I go with the queen, maybe? Although he's just going to pile up on it. He's just going to pile up on it. But yeah, if I go queen a7, he just puts a rook here. I don't know. This guy is so good. Unbelievably good. He plays instantly. How can I compete with that? Yeah, I might. So even this, I'm not sure about because takes this. He still has this. This guy is amazing. But yeah, maybe I didn't have to take the knight. I got a little, maybe I got greedy. Mate again. Why do these guys just keep blundering mate? So that's a new personal best. What is it? 2 games in a row? Oh, well, the first game they blundered the queen, and this one he blunders mate. Doesn't make any sense. He was destroying me. It makes me almost angry. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't know what I mean, but it's like, how are they blundering so big? And he's got so much time. So strange. Like that's my only threat. My only threat is mate here. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really thinking what he could do, but I mean, can't he just take my queen and then take here? That's good enough position. Then he can just pin. I mean, I can't deal with this. I can't. My king is trapped. I can't do anything here. So that's just a very simple solution. Take, and then just bring in the rooks. So I don't know. I mean, I'm happy I won, but what a blunder, you know? So strange. Like suspiciously strange. Yeah, I mean, it's not a good game. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Serenity Now. It's very bittersweet. Like, am I supposed to be proud of this? You know? Am I supposed to be proud of this? But I'll take it because I blundered too. And I guess this, makes up for that. But yeah. So it's a new personal best. I'm not proud about it, but I'll take it. I did crawl all the way back up. So the first new personal best on Classical in a year and a half. So hard to get back here. 2108. Again, it's just very bittersweet. That's not a good game to get a personal best on, but that's my, this is my graph of the past 6 months. Sorry, 3 months and 6 months and 1 year. 2108 and my graph from all time. 2108. Almost in the top 500 now. That was a weird game. Okay. You are here. Okay, I'm good. Now I can finally update this to 2109, Road to 2109 Classical, the first time for a long time. Oh, that was very weird. Okay. Let's take a look at that game. So, yeah, so Bishop E2, again, I think this is fine. It might even be the top engine's choice, but I'm pretty sure, I really thought E5 is the main line. I think you can even play F5. I think F5 might even be a move here, but I think E5 is the main line. Most people usually play Rook B3, which is playable. Yeah. Bishop E2. I thought forever here. I couldn't decide between B5, Knight BD7, and Bishop E7. They were all close on my radar. Yeah. Yeah, so is this a problem? This knight takes B5. Is that just a good move? I think I have to take, though. It's the problem. Otherwise, I'm just down a pawn. I mean, otherwise, I have to go back here, and I'm just down a pawn. So I think I have to take. So yeah, I'm not sure. So maybe, but I mean, I have to move this knight at the same time, or maybe not. Possibly I played B4 here. I was thinking about that. Yeah, but I should be losing here. Like, again, I think all he has to do is take my queen. I take back, takes my bishop. I take, well, I guess I don't have to take back there, but I'm still losing. How do I move? You know, and then he just puts a rook on D1. It's so simple. I don't know. It was really weird how he messed that up. Okay, let's see what the computer says. Somebody ran it. Yeah. I'll hide my webcam so you can see. If I can find it. Okay. I'm looking for my webcam so I can hide. Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of what I thought it would look like. That's kind of the graph I expected. Very strange endgame. Nothing to be proud about for me. Okay, let's look at it back here. So yeah, so bishop e2. Yeah, I guess it's the third main line. Yeah, I was right. This is main line, this is second main line, and then bishop e2. So bishop e2, I played knight b7, which is the main line, and yeah, you can also play bishop e7. I was thinking about b5. This is apparently a blunder. e5 just wins. If I take, this is supposed to be just winning for white. If I move my knight somewhere, yeah, I guess this is a tactic, eh? Then he just takes on b5. But even bishop h5 is winning. That's kind of insane. I've never seen this before, but he's threatening to take on e6, I guess. But yeah, the best move is just to take on b5 here. So I wasn't aware of this tactic. But I didn't play b5. Yeah, so knight bd7 is best. I was thinking bishop e7 too. But usually this is a safer move in this variation because the knight protects the knight and the e5 square. Okay, so this was good. And then b5 was a blunder. Yeah, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, so he didn't capitalize it here where he could have. I guess he can still just play e5. And if I take, and then I move the knight somewhere, or if I take here rather, wow, it wants him to sack the exchange here, not even to take here and win the pawn. It wants him to sack the exchange. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm blind. Wow, I got to be aware of a lot of stuff here. Okay, so I can't take on e5, and if I move this knight somewhere, um, then there's queen f4 just wins, and everything wins. E6 wins. Wow. I wasn't familiar with this. This bishop e2 line is actually dangerous. Yeah, I'm not used to this. I mean, I've seen it before, but I didn't know how deadly it was. It's a, wow. Yeah, so I got to be careful about that b5 move. So I guess queen c5, just pinning the king and bringing the queen, reining the queen back in, or bishop e7 are the best moves here. But not b5. b5 just loses. Yeah, instead he played king h1, and yeah, so I was thinking about b4, but so b4 would have been very good for black, but I played bishop b7. Yeah, and this was all fine, and then yeah, this was a blunder. So yeah, it's a blunder because of this whole b5, or he could, I guess he can even take first and then just take on b5. Yeah. Wow, it's almost like a Smith-Morra attack. So yeah, so the best move was actually to take here, which I was thinking about doing. And can he not just still sack the exchange? Oh, in this case he can't, because then I'm hitting g2. So he could just take it this way, but this would be equal because of, or slightly better for black, I guess, because of this rook g8. So I guess taking on b5 again is the best move for white. It's very sharp, but okay. Yeah, and this just loses. Yeah, and then I don't understand this move. This made no sense. Yeah, the best move is just taking my queen. That's what I thought. Boom, 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 and I'm dead. Like there's nothing to be done. He just comes. This isn't even the best move, but this is probably what I would play. Because what are you going to do about it? So, yeah, strange game. But I guess I learned I got to be careful with that b5 tactic. Okay. Well, what now? I'm not touching classical for a long time. I'm going to peak sit there for a very long